Part 3 of the Seller Series. Are you ready? Let's find out. Welcome to Minneapolis Living. I'm Nick Sundahl with ÄKTA Homes of Keller Williams Classic Realty Northwest here in the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul, Minnesota. Before we get to part 3 of our Seller Series, are you ready? Please hit the subscribe button. And while you're there, ring that bell so you're alerted every time I upload a new video on Tuesdays and Fridays. In part 1 of the Seller Series, the question was whether you were willing to make that move or willing to sell your home. We are creatures of habit. Change doesn't usually come easy to most of us. And so asking yourself whether you're actually willing to make the move is probably the biggest question you need to ask. In part 2, we spoke more to your ability to move. Do you have enough money to even cash flow the move? Do you have enough equity in your home to go purchase a new one? And then here in part 3, we'll discuss more about, are you ready? Have you made the changes to your home or improvements, such as new carpet or fresh paint? Have you had an inspection on your home to discover any surprises that a buyer might find in their inspection? I'm not the biggest proponent of having the pre-inspection or the pre-list inspection done. Sometimes it's better to not know what's wrong with your home because you can then allow the buyer to find out, in which case then you can either renegotiate or come to some kind of agreement to sell your property. If you find out those surprises prior to actually listing your property, you could be out a lot more money than, at least out of your pocket, than you were willing or prepared to do so. So you decide to sell your house, or you are ready, but maybe you're not quite there because you're not sure if the market is going to allow you to buy the house that fits your lifestyle and budget. Perhaps you are in a situation where there just aren't any homes, but you want to take advantage of the house or that you currently have and the equity and cash out. There are some short-term options. There are short-term rentals that you can find. Airbnb has been a huge boon for this industry because not only do they rent out on a nightly basis, you could possibly contact the owner of that property and rent it out for maybe a month or 2 months while you go find your new home. This is where having a professional come in and studying the market before you actually list the property would really help. That way you have the idea of what's out there, what everything costs in terms of their market prices, and you can then obviously compare that to the kind of equity and what you're going to get out of your home. You also want to consider, are you ready for it to be on the market? That means having showings. It means open houses, and it also means keeping your house clean. Do you have a place for your pets to go while showings are happening? Are you a stay-at-home parent? Do you work from home? Do you have the ability to leave the house when showings are going to happen? Again, I'm a big proponent of putting it on the open market. It gets the most eyes and on your property to get the most people into your property. That being said, there are other options in terms of selling it yourself, in which case you can dictate when people come in and out of your home. You can also dictate that if it's on the open market. Don't misunderstand me there. You can also go and look at these cash for houses or guaranteed offers, whether it's from Zillow or Open Door. That is something that a realtor can also help you with if that is an option you would like to consider. So are you ready for people to be coming into your home, looking through your drawers, looking through your closets, opening doors that you might not expect them to do so? You have to trust that you're going to have the right people representing you so that your home is safe. However, they are buyers and they're going to want to know if this house fits their lifestyle and budget. So are you ready for that kind of scrutiny when it comes to the buyers kind of nitpicking over your property? It's no secret after the last 10 years, we've seen unprecedented growth in the housing market. If you've read the paper or watched the news or even listened to a guy like myself, you know that home sellers are getting top dollar for their properties. This isn't to say that there aren't plenty of properties out there that have gone fishing. What I mean by that is they've priced their homes abnormally high, thinking if they can see if we can get this, right? They want to go out and they see, well, gosh, people are making money hand over fist on the sale of their home. I'm gonna try my hand at it. I don't necessarily recommend that. This series was really dedicated to those who are serious about selling their home and making that move. If you are serious about selling your house or moving, please reach out. You can call, text, email, slide into my DMs on social media if you like. I would love to hear from you. Also, if you look in the description below, you'll find a link to a property valuation page, and you will get a complimentary property valuation report. So thanks for watching Minneapolis Living. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.